Hello everyone and welcome back to Fallout 76. A video I have not seen much of online is how to launch a nuke. Just showing people how to actually do it while walking through the silo. So here you see me spawn into Silo Alpha. Now before coming here I already had all of the prerequisites completed. I had the nuclear keycard in my possession. I already know all 3 launch codes, obviously, if you've seen my other videos. And I've already completed the Enclave quests, which have allowed me to enter the silo. So those are the 3 things you need before even getting down there. You need the nuclear keycard, you need to know the launch codes, and you need to have completed the entirety of the Enclave quest line. Now fair warning, I have fast forwarded through so much of this video simply because if I hadn't, it would be an hour-and-a-half video, and I would not do that to anybody. But if you have questions about anything you see during the video, please leave it in the comments. I'm really good about responding to the comments on my videos. Otherwise, heading down the elevator, you're going to pop up in Site Alpha, the silo. As you can see here, opening the elevator door, what you're going to want to do is gain access to this laser grid door. Now to do this, it is a multi-step process, which I will cover now. So the first thing I'm doing right now is I am searching for an old biometrics keycard. You can see me looking around on the tables. Now you can find it on tables. I found one on a radio once. I usually go into the crew area. You'll usually find them somewhere within here. People's old biometric card. As you can see right here, I find one on some shelves. Now after you have found your old biometric ID card, you're going to want to find the machine that erases it. Now right here you see the ID card eraser. I activate it, swipe the card, erase it. And then after that I'm going to be looking for the medical facility on this same floor. Now once you get to that medical facility, of course you're going to need to hop out of your power armor if you're wearing it and enter this tube where it's going to make and create a new biometric signal for you for that card to be written. Now I know none of you know me on a personal level, but I will tell you this, out of everything I've seen in the Wasteland, this tube is by far the most terrifying for me because I hate needles, and this person literally gets stuck in the head with a needle at one point. There it is. That's just, oh my god. Upon completion, enter back into your power armor if you have it, and then you're going to go back to the machine that you erased the card on to write your biometric data onto the card. Now don't use the eraser again. You're going to go into the terminal screen and fabricate the card. It is one of the options under the terminal screen. Here I am back at that same machine, entering into the terminal and selecting Fabricate Biometric ID, which now you swipe it at that original computer, and it will allow you access through the laser grid into the rest of the silo. Right there, quick swipe, goes from red to purple, and you can walk right through. Now, like I said, I'm going to fast forward through the majority of the walking through the hallways and the fighting. But what you're going to want to do first is you're going to make your way all the way through to what is known as the powerhouse. Now the powerhouse is exactly as it sounds. It is going to be the generator room that keeps this facility powered after all these years. After walking through some more tunnels, you're eventually going to come across the door clearly labeled powerhouse. Going inside, clearing all the enemies. What you're going to do first is you're going to find the terminal within the reactor room that pauses the security lockdown and shuts down the reactor. Now after the reactor is shut down, what you have to do is you have to find all of the leaky pipes and you have to repair them, like you do for some of the events on the surface at the power plants. Now I know this is sped up, but all I'm doing in this room is killing the enemies and repairing these pipes, as you can see on screen right here. I slowed it down just so you can see me running around looking for these pipes. You're going to see a visible steam jet shooting from them. Those are the ones you know need repairing. Speeding back up through the repair process. Eventually, you're going to come to a point where that bar is full in the top right where you've repaired enough of the vents. and then you go back to that computer that you used to pause the reactor to restart it, ending the lockout and allowing you access to the rest of the facility. Now your next roadblock is going to be another laser grid door. Now to gain access to it, all you have to do is destroy a bunch of mainframe cores. I did slow the video down eventually so you can see me popping them, but a bunch of enemies came in and nobody cares to see me hitting a bunch of enemies with a stick. So here's the mainframe core. All I have to do is hit A to destroy it. So there you go. All you're going to do is you're going to run around the computers with visible mainframe cores and you're going to pop them out by hitting A, or you can even hit them, shoot them, you can chuck a grenade at them, any way to destroy them. Now after a few of them have been destroyed, all you have to do is look over at that laser grid door and you will have access to it. In the next area, it is the exact same thing. All you're going to do is pop enough cores until you gain access to the next room through another set of laser grid doors. And here, of course, is that next laser grid door you're going to have to move through. Just run around the room, find as many cores as you can, pop them all until eventually that door should open. There is a progress bar at the top right hand corner of the screen you can see here. As I pop them, that bar goes down rather quickly. Now after I've popped enough cores, obviously you can see the same door I was looking at before is now clear of lasers and I can continue. Fighting a couple more robots on the way through that look like an Assaultron. Now your next major obstacle is going to be in a large warehouse storage room area. Notably, there is a very large sentry bot in there. But what you're going to do in this room, instead of destroying the cores, you're going to collect them and fix them to gain entry into another locked door. Now you can find mainframe cores hidden all around the room that this sentry bot is in, on shelves, boxes, all over the place. Here's the computer you're going to be fixing. You see I kind of do my prep work and activate all of these slots, fixing the spots where the mainframe cores are going to be. Now what is notable here in this video, you can see me removing the damaged mainframe cores and holding onto them. Now this is important because you can take those damaged ones to a tinker's workshop, which is located in this facility on this floor, pretty much in this room, and you can repair them and fill those spots back in, which give you access to that door. Now right here I finally found the tinker's workshop. Hopping out of my power armor and of course into the workbench, filtering out what I can't craft. There are the mainframe cores I can now fix and reinsert into that computer, gaining me access to the rest of the facility. Hopping back in my power armor, I return to that damaged computer, reinserting all the mainframe cores, hopping into the terminal, and opening the door just to the left of it, as you can see here. Right there, you just hover on over them and pop them all in. Now you don't have to repair them, you can find brand new ones lying all around this little warehouse area. I usually just grab them and fix them, it's a lot easier. So once you're in the terminal, you're going to hit continue and you're going to go to the security door controls and you're going to open those up. Several enemies are going to pour through, which I'll probably fast forward through as well, but that's how you gain access to the rest of the facility. So after that room, you do gain access to the launch silo, which you can see right here. Now you're going to walk around the nuke you're probably going to be launching. Now just past that nuke and up a set of stairs is the control room. Now this is the room you're going to be launching the nuclear device from. Now once you're in this room, the process is very straightforward. It'll all show up as quest markers for you. but I'm going to cover it anyways because that's what this video is for. Now you're going to continue to the terminal and you're going to begin the launch sequence. It should be the last option in the terminal. Now after you have started the launch process, what's going to happen is the robot builders are going to create launch chiefs and you have to protect them. First it'll be 1, then it'll be 3, and then eventually it will be all 5 robots on the floor of the control room that you need to protect from assaultrons, all types of robots. In the top right hand corner of the screen, the launch prep bar is slowly filling over time, and as soon as it gets full, this room will turn dark. As you see right there, your item rewards will pop up, and then of course, you're done. You're ready to launch the nuke. After the lights go dark, you're going to want to find this area. This is the launch control terminal. On the left side is where you swipe that nuclear keycard, and then on the right is where you put in the nuclear code. So you see me here, swipe my keycard, and on the right I'm going to punch in the nuclear code, which if you ever need the nuclear code, please check my videos. I post them weekly. Now after punching in a successful nuclear code, the screen will turn green and you know you are ready to launch the nuke. Now if you put in an incorrect code, it will turn red and you will have to reinsert a new nuclear keycard. Hopefully you have 2, because if you make a mistake, got to do it all over again. Once you've done that, you go into the map, you select where you want to drop the nuke. I love dropping nukes on White Spring because of how many enemies spawn there and how great the experience is for leveling. After I have fast traveled to the White Springs rail yard so I can watch the nuke, I hop up on the roof because I have marsupial still, switching into a more cinematic view for you all. So let's watch this nuke drop. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all your support. I know this was a longer video and I hope you made it all the way through. I hope this works. I hope it helps. I haven't seen a lot of tutorials on how to get through the actual silo. So if this worked for you, please let me know. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day and definitely enjoy those nuke launches. Take care.